Hey Taurus, I just saw the Ten of Pentacles pop out as I was shuffling before I started the video. Hello. It is still Gemini season, okay? So we just got out of your season. We are going into Cancer season soon. We just had a Sagittarius full moon, so we'll be going into Capricorn, no, Cancer new moon, yeah, because then we'll have a Capricorn full moon. All right, Taurus. What I got for you this morning, I'm feeling like a whole lot of like throat chakra, like just like, oh, like I feel like you're like singing. I feel like you're singing a lot more. I feel like you're sharing your voice. I feel like the type of music that you're like getting into is like kind of nostalgic music for you. I don't know. It's kind of like bringing up like songs in your childhood that like you're kind of getting back into, right? All right, Taurus, let's get into your cards here. Happy June. I hope Gemini season has treated you well now that we are out of Mercury retrograde, right? All right, Taurus, what are you getting into? What's going on in Taurus's world today? First out, we have the sun. Yes, Taurus, I'm telling you, you are up there singing on a horse. I feel like you feel like a cowgirl or a cowboy. You're out. I feel like you've just been like out in the sun. I feel like you've been playing like a child. Anything that's like bringing you into this childlike state, you're kind of like going like full force, right? And you're doing it like with such a lighthearted energy. I feel like this is you shining your light, right? I feel like you're kind of being the sun right now, Taurus. I feel like you're just bright and shiny, and like people can't help but to like kind of like flock to you. I don't know. It's like moths to a flame right now for you. You've been so happy. Two of Pentacles here. Yeah, you're feeling very balanced. You're feeling like, I feel like you're feeling yourself. I feel like, yeah, Tower. I feel like you've been connecting with like your foundation. That's what it is. I feel like you've been working on like your foundation, like the things that built you, things that you started going through like as a kid, things like that. And I feel like these issues that have been coming up, it's been kind of like shaking you a little bit, but I feel like that's what's making you go towards this like childlike energy. I feel like it's like testing you. It's seeing like it's seeing how much like did you set good foundation? Like, are you building your home on like something that's stable, right? Are you building it like kind of like the Three Little Pigs? Are you building your house out of like straw or sticks, or are you building it out of bricks, right? I feel like all of this like testing that you're going through, right? I feel like it's making you go within and find like a new route to like get out of like the chaos, right? And I feel like this journey that you're going on inside, like it's more root work. It's connecting you to like who you've been so that you can go to like the next stage, right? It's almost like knowing where you've been so you can know where you're going. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. Yes. You could be having some shifts at work. Like things that you've been working on, they could be being tested right now. It could be like King of Swords. Ooh, Taurus. Whatever it is you've been working on, like I feel like you're making like a head over heart decision, right? Like I feel like anything that's been like bothering you, anything that's been putting you in this like tower feeling, like I feel like this King of Swords is like, I feel like that's you, like seeing what it is that you're wanting to keep, seeing what it is you're wanting to let go of. The Empress. Taurus. So first out we had the Sun, and last out we have the Empress. I feel like you're not making decisions based on like emotions. I feel like you're making decisions that are like factual, that make sense. I feel like they're logical. I feel like you're not being swayed. All we have out on the boards here are Pentacles, Major Arcana. I mean, we have a couple minors, but the minors are Pentacles, right? Okay, with the Sun, we have the Fool, right? So you do have this new start. You are like feeling so, like you've gone into like this fulfillment stage, right? Like you feel like a brand new penny. Like you're out here just shining, like you're ready, Wheel of Fortune, Taurus. Like I feel like you were going through like a lot of hard things, and I feel like here comes the Sun from like the Beatles. Like I feel like you've just literally made a whole 180, and you're like going in this new start, in this new direction, and like you're feeling like lucky. Like you're feeling good. You're out here singing, right? Then we have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this was your energy. I feel like you were being like very stuck, very trapped. Whereas like now you're being like so free, right? I feel like when you were in like this stuck energy, you had all of these different ideas coming to you about how to move and how to get out of these Eight of Swords. And I feel like you were kind of at the bottom of the wheel for a little bit, but I feel like you kind of found your way. I feel like you got enough courage to like step out on a limb and like really go for what it is. It's like making your heart sing, Taurus. With this Two of Pentacles, we have the High Priestess. So you already know like what it's taking for you to like be balanced, for you to feel fulfilled. We have the Six of Swords. You already know what it is you need to do to make the forward movement, right? And that's where you kind of got this epiphany. Under here, you had that Eight of Swords. It was right under the Sun. So I feel like you were in that Eight of Swords position, and then all of a sudden it's like a huge epiphany came, and you're like, okay, so this is the way to go, right? And I'm getting that very strongly with the High Priestess and the Six of Swords. It's like something out of nowhere just like came down and was like, no, we're going this way. This is the way to go. This is the way to balance. This is the way to our Wheel of Fortune. This is the way to our new start. Let's go. King of Pentacles. Taurus, that's you again. Like, I feel like you know what you have to do to like bring like abundance and like happiness and joy into your life. And I feel like you're doing it. I feel like you're it's almost something that you're doing like with your eyes closed. Like I feel like it's like when you're walking like blindly on a wire, you know, it's like, but I feel like it's something that you absolutely know, like this is the direction, this is how I'm going, like this is where I'm supposed to go. And like you're not listening to other people, right? I feel like before you were putting a lot of your direction in like other humans' hands, right? Like I'm gonna go and check with this person to see if, you know, what would they do, or if I should go this way. And I feel like you've stopped like listening to like what other humans are telling you, right? Like I feel like you're like going more within and like listening to like what your inner truth is. Like I feel like you're taking directions from like you and yourself alone, right? Like only you can tell you like where to go and how to go that way, right? I can't tell you, your mama can't tell you, it's just you, right? At the end of the day, you're going to bed with just you, and in the morning you wake up with just you, right? Nobody can tell you what direction is best for you to go. Only you know how to move, right? And we have the Tower here with the Four of Swords. Only you go to bed with you, and only you wake up with you, right? Only you have these ideas and these epiphanies that are coming in for you. This isn't for other people, right? Only you know what direction you're supposed to be going. And I feel like that's very much what this Tower card is. I feel like you kept putting like your fate or your beliefs or what it is you were really wanting. I feel like you just kept checking in with others. And I feel like that's absolutely coming to a halt, right? Any of those people, that I feel like this is like your tower. I feel like you were kind of locked up here, and any of these people that were up here, like trying to alter how it is you were seeing things, or like little whisperers, I guess, like the people that were trying to like tell you which direction to go, like they're being kicked out, right? Like if this is not your room, you don't get to stay up here. It's like, don't let people live in your head for free, something like that. Like, I feel like it's very much just about like you going in with yourself and listening to yourself and like taking out all the other different factors. Ace of Swords. Only you can deliver your truth, right? Only you can speak your truth, right? The only person that's going to make like the best decisions for you at every turn when you're truly listening to yourself is you. 9 of Swords. I feel like you haven't been like trusting yourself. Like I feel like you've gone down like different paths before and it's like led you astray, or you weren't listening correctly maybe. And so I feel like this kind of like brings fear a little bit. Like it's like, well, I don't know how to move if I'm not bouncing ideas off of other people. See my nose. I don't know who I am if I'm not bouncing ideas off of other people, if I'm not communicating about it, if I'm not, like building like a support system, I feel. But I feel like you're going to have like more of that support system with yourself, right? You can't let yourself down. I feel like this gives you anxiety. I feel like you feel like I just don't think you trust yourself. I don't feel like, it's almost like imposter syndrome, maybe. Like, maybe you aren't believing that you have the truths that you already know. Maybe you just like including others with you, Taurus, But I feel like that's kind of what's keeping you kind of confused a little bit. Keeping that in that like confused, lost space. Like you got too many voices. You have like all of these swords. Swords are like words, right? I feel like you have all these different people's words. And it's almost like you made like a ladder of it. Like you're just hearing like all these things and it's like circling in your head and it's like, what will so-and-so think? What will so-and-so do? Like if I do this, like I feel like you're just talking yourself out of like what it is that is best for you, right? With this 8 of Pentacles, we have the Page of Swords. We have the Page of Swords, the Devil, and the King of Cups. I feel like you're keeping like a watchful eye out here for like this Devil character that could be coming in through like the King of Cups. I feel like you're exchanging ideas with this figure. It could be like a Scorpio. I'm getting that with the Devil and the King of Cups here. It could be like a Scorpio. It could be a Capricorn. Whoever it is, they use like their emotional intuition very, very well. And I feel like they have a very good way of words. And I get that very much here with this Page of Swords and the Devil. You could be working with somebody that's like that because that is under the 8 of Pentacles. Or you could be working on a project with somebody like that. I feel like you've been exchanging ideas, right? Let's get one more for that. 8 of Cups. Okay, so you're walking away from any of that energy. Yeah, I feel like you've been working with this type of person, but we have the 8 of Pentacles on top and the 8 of Cups at the bottom. That's 2 8s. I feel like whatever it is, it's kind of been like cyclical for you, but I feel like you're finding a way out of it. feel like you're finding a way to like walk away and like maybe stop like working with this type of energy. With this King of Swords here, we have the Four of Cups and the Six of Wands. And the World. Wow. Four of Cups, Six of Wands, and the World. My stomach's like gurgling. Okay, so with this, I feel like you've been like very patient. Like very patient. I feel like you've been setting forth like manifestations. And I feel like they've been coming to you with like little to no effort. And any waiting that you've been having to do for this cup over here, any sort of waiting, like that's coming to an end. Everything that you have been putting out into the universe is coming back to you, right? You were very patient. And you sat with yourself. You waited for these epiphanies to come to you, right? Sorry, I had a phone call. Okay, with this Empress card, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So that's the card that popped out when I first started your reading. Like you are looking like money, you feel like money. Like you look good, you feel good. I feel like relying on yourself is like what changed everything. Like I feel like you were just healing you, right? I feel like your focus became on you, and I feel like you look like money, you smell like money, you feel like money, and I feel like everybody is noticing that, right? You see him staring at them. Everybody's noticing that. It's not just you. Not only do you feel and look that way, but like the world is paying you attention in this way. And that's amazing, right? Six of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. Taurus, you are growing. You are growing. People are giving you money left and right. They're just throwing their money at you. Look, he's just throwing money. I feel like you're sharing with others and others are sharing with you. Like if you have any sort of need, like there's no question. Like somebody will come out of the blue and just like bring it to you, right? Like Taurus, you've been doing so much manifestation. You've been relying on yourself. Like I'm gonna get one more card out here. You've been relying on yourself, and it's not like other people like connecting with you and like putting their input in on like how you should be moving, right? Like because you stepped away from that and you allowed yourself to do that, yourself to tell you where to go, you knew where the money was. You knew where the honey hole was. Like you knew how to get there. And when you listen to that, right, Four of Wands, you're growing your house, you're growing your life. Like you're fulfilled. You have lit, like the last cards here, we have the Empress, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 4 Wands. Like you have stabilized everything. You had the Tower right in the middle of the reading. And then you have the Empress at the end with the 4 of Wands. Like your foundation was tested, right? But you made sure that you built your house with bricks. Like everything in your life has become stable. Like everything's making sense. You knew where it was you were supposed to be going, right? Nobody else could have told you that. I'm going to get one more card here. I saw Look to the Stars. Taurus. I feel like it's like follow the leader. I feel like because you're stepping out on this like new journey, it's like inspiring others not only to do that for themselves, but like they're looking at you like the leader. Like you know what it is you're doing, you know where you're going, and you look like you know, right? That's most important. Like you look like you know, so of course people are going to want to follow you. And sure enough, you always are coming across money. Thank you, Taurus. Dance. That's right along with the energy that we were talking about earlier. Like I feel like you're like going into like nostalgia part of your like memory and like the songs you used to sing as a kid. Like I feel like you're really getting into this very childlike energy, this very playful, very fun energy. I feel like you're just kind of like, you're releasing a lot. Like anything that was not for you, anything that was not like this horse and taking you to where you were wanting to go, like you're letting it go. Like you're you're free now. You're free. You've released anything that was holding you back from being in this like very free flowing, very happy, very childlike state. All right, Taurus, I'll talk to you later. Have a good June. Bye, guys. Oh, like and subscribe. Bye.